Hello, dear Capricorn. How are you? Welcome. I hope you are doing very, very well. Capri, let's see how your energies will be at this moment so we can use them to your advantage and be able to see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you. If not, discard the message. And it applies to all those who have their sun, rising, moon, or Venus in the sign of Capricorn. Capri, if you need a personal consultation with me, you can email me at the address on the screen. And I will be sending you all the information you need. All right, let's channel. A message for the sign of Capricorn. Capri, let's see. This starts with the sun. Here we have the Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, the Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Wands, Temperance, the Four of Cups, the Six of Cups. And here we have the Two of Cups. All right, Cap, let's start your reading from the bottom of the deck, okay? Because here you have an energy of union, right? Agreements, reciprocity, or some meaningful encounter for you. I feel like it's the underlying energy, right? It's telling me a bit, Cap, that you're entering a stage where relationships are becoming very important. It's not just about romantic love, because it could be partnerships, it could be alliances, it could be reconciliations, people who show up to support you in a process as well. So I feel like the energy is telling you, Cap, you don't have to do everything alone. People here want to help you, who also want to give you a hand. You don't have to handle all your responsibilities alone, because there are people who can help you. If we start from the beginning of your reading, and you're entering a really beautiful energy, the sun. And here what we have, of course, is success. This is clarity, it's vitality, it's optimism, it's that feeling of expansion. And I feel, Capri, that maybe after a somewhat complex stage, you're now entering a phase where the light begins to reveal what was hidden. It's like there's greater confidence. I mean, there's a sense of purpose. Following this, you have here an energy that speaks to us about multiple possibilities. And this tells us about what? About options. It tells us about dreams, about new paths, about desires to explore. But it can also be pointing to distraction or confusion. I mean, not everything that glitters is gold. Note that phrase. It's closely tied to the sun. And here we have, of course, your inner wisdom, right? The depth, the intuition, the hidden knowledge. So what's happening here, Capri, in this row? It's that the sun is illuminating possibilities. You are being given options. Here, I feel the High Priestess is showing you which one to choose out of all this. So the key right now, Capri, is that you listen to your intuition more than to external opinions. Yes, let's move to the center of your reading. There's a lot of emotional movement and a lot of growth, because you're starting with a transitional energy. It's like you're leaving behind perhaps a complicated stage. Why? Because there's a change in mindset. You seem to be distancing yourself from conflicts, allowing for emotional healing. You're overcoming something that maybe has tired you out, has worn you down. You all have a very beautiful central energy. It's talking about your sensitivity, your spiritual connection, your emotional intelligence, your empathy. You're in a moment where you're very connected to your emotions, to your heart, and very receptive. And here we have a card of movement because the energy is speeding up. This could indicate a quick breakthrough or long-awaited answers. So I feel that after a period of transition and also of emotional healing, the events in your life are going to start to move quickly, very quickly. What was stuck starts to move forward. Yes, let's continue to the end of your reading. This feels like healing by integrating something from your past. Because you're starting with an energy, of course, of healing, of integration, of equilibrium, of balance. This card is very favorable for you right now. We have here, of course, an energy that has to do with dissatisfaction. It's as if you're ignoring something that's coming into your life. Cap, you're so focused on what you lack. This line closes with an energy that has to do with memories. It could be people from the past or memories. So, what's happening here, Cap? There's healing, emotional. It's very connected to something from your past. It's like something that seemed unfinished is going to find balance. If we analyze your columns and start with this one, honestly, what we're seeing, Capri, is that you're going through a very deep healing process. It's like the hardest part is over, and it's like inner peace is starting to settle into your life. If we look at the center of column, we see a lot of your emotional world, a lot of cups. Okay? What I feel is that this column is saying that abundance is present. The important thing is that you recognize it. Okay. And if we go to your last column, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, because it's an energy that's like very spiritual. It's like there's something you're going to perceive intuitively first, and then this is going to manifest quickly. So what your intuition has been anticipating for a long time will start to materialize. Pay attention to this. So, Capri, I feel like you're in a very important moment of clarity and revelations, a time of emotional healing. A great time for bonds, partnerships, and relationships. It's like after a long journey, after many trials, the light is appearing here, right? Where the light brings you clarity, the light heals you, the light opens you up emotionally. What once seemed so far away is starting to get closer here. And what was once confusing is starting to become clear. But it's also important for you to keep in mind at this moment that your growth won't come from carrying everything on your own, but it will also come along with other people who want to help you. So I think this is a moment, Capri, to open your heart. You will also start to find answers, and the path will gradually become clearer. Let's see what the oracle has for you, Capri. Let's look at your advice or message. Dear Capricorn, we talk a lot about intuition. The intuitive Colimbo tells you, listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition. Since you have a way of knowing, step away from the busyness of life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Dear Capricorn, this is what we have seen for all of you in terms of general and available energy. Have a beautiful day. And we'll see you here next time.